Titanic, a ship of dreams, a legacy of tragedy. At the turn of the 20th century, the world stood on the edge of a technological renaissance. Steam, steel, and empire defined the age, and into this bold new world sailed a ship like no other. She was vast, majestic, and unsinkable, or so they said. Her name would echo through history, RMS Titanic. The dream is born. In 1907, two powerful men, J. Bruce Ismay, chairman of the White Star Line, and Lord William Peary, head of Harland and Wolff shipyards in Belfast, drew up an audacious plan. While their rival Cunard Line boasted the fastest ships afloat, White Star would build the largest and most luxurious liners in the world, Olympic, Titanic, and Britannic. Construction of the RMS Titanic began in March 1909. It took more than 3,000 men, nearly 3 years, and over $7 million to build her. She stood 882 feet long and 175 feet tall, a floating city of iron and dreams. Inside, Titanic was nothing short of opulent. Her first-class accommodations rivaled the grandest hotels. There were Turkish baths, squash courts, smoking rooms, dining saloons with fine china and crystal chandeliers. Even second-class passengers traveled in comfort, surpassing many ships' first class. But beneath her grandeur lay a dangerous flaw. While she had 16 watertight compartments, she carried lifeboats for only about half of those aboard, a decision made for aesthetic and regulatory reasons. The voyage begins on April 10, 1912. Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, bound for New York City. On board were more than 2,200 people. Wealthy elites like John Jacob Astor Forer and Isidore Straus, immigrants chasing the American dream, and a hard-working crew manning the vessel. She made brief stops in Cherbourg, France, and Queenstown, now Cove, Ireland, before steaming west into the Atlantic. For the first few days, the voyage was smooth. The weather was clear, spirits were high. Captain Edward J. Smith, nearing retirement, helmed the ship with confidence. Few passengers gave much thought to the ice warnings that began arriving from other vessels. April 14, 1912. A night of silence and ice. As the Titanic steamed ahead at nearly 22 knots, a chill entered the air. Lookouts scanned the dark horizon, but with no binoculars, they had been misplaced. They were relying on bare eyes. At 11:40 p.m., a lookout cried, "Iceberg right ahead." The ship veered, but it was too late. A submerged section of ice tore through the starboard side, opening 6 compartments to the sea. Titanic could stay afloat with 4 flooded, but not 6. Below deck, water rushed in. Above, passengers laughed unaware. But by 12 a.m., the gravity became clear. The great ship was sinking. The tragedy unfolds, panic grew. There were not enough lifeboats.